Attention all gaming kind. Hasbro has blessed us. Instead of making a brand new Transformers game like everybody wants, they instead created new toys from a Transformers game that you can't buy anymore. That's right, I'm talking about Studio Series Gamer Edition Optimus Prime, baby. So yeah, now we have a new Studio Series subline called Gamer Edition, which is gonna focus on recreations of the game characters throughout the years, I don't know, I guess. And honestly, with that release, I was a little skeptical and disappointed. Like, honestly, Barricade looks straight up terrible. Bumblebee looks alright, but kind of bad too. Optimus Prime was the only one that looked decent, and also I do like this Optimus Prime design, so this is the only one I got. So here we are with Gamer Edition Optimus Prime. So we already got a toy of this design before, but this Studio Series version is attempting to recreate his in-game model better in toy form. So let's crack him open and see how they did that. By the way, I just want you to know, I'm no fake-ass gamer. I'm a real gamer. So you can count on me for this review. So let's see if this guy is an IGN 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 too much water. So here we have Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And honestly, bro, in person, this is so cool. Holy shit. Okay, let me get some things right off the bat. A lot of people, including myself, when we first saw this, thought, hey, he's looking kind of like roided up. After looking him up online and seeing his character model, yeah, this thing is pretty damn accurate. So it's essentially carrying the mission of Studio Series onto the game, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, man, check this Optimus Prime out. He's got the jacked shoulders, the jacked torso, some pretty well-defined legs. He looks fantastic. I gotta give huge props to that head sculpt. That head sculpt on this Optimus Prime is just so fucking cool. Like, damn, he looks so good, and they captured it so well in this toy. The rest of him looks pretty damn good as well too. He's got all of the essential details that War for Cybertron Optimus Prime, you know, has, including some cleverly placed like hexagonal patterns throughout his body that is game accurate too. It's just that unfortunately the paint that they used to try and simulate that glowing effect that a lot of characters had in the game just isn't doing it, so nice try, guys, but worst try. But what can I say, man? This is just a damn good looking Optimus Prime toy. Again, the source material is captured exquisitely well for a mainline figure. His proportions are on point. His head sculpt is on point. His detail is fantastic as well too. Unfortunately though, with the complexity of the designs of these versions of these characters, it's not 100% captured in this toy. For example, there's a lot more glowy panels that Optimus Prime features that is just not here. Also, a lot of characters in the games look a lot more darker, a lot more gritty, whereas this version is a bright red and blue, you know, standard run-of-the-mill Optimus Prime. Maybe it could have used some weathering techniques because these guys are clearly battle damaged. Maybe it could have even used darker colors. That's just me. But again, this is a fantastic representation of the War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. Compared to the original toy, this is a damn good visual representation of that figure. So honestly, if you're a true gamer, if you like the games, this is a fantastic figure. My only complaints is that as good as he looks, it feels like he's lacking some detail. Again, overall, fantastic figure. I love this thing. Honestly, any Optimus Prime is a good Optimus Prime, so yeah. So if you're a true gamer and you played the games, like I expect you to if you're watching this video, you know that Optimus Prime comes with some pretty damn cool accessories. Every character you play comes with their signature ranged weapon and then a melee weapon. So they, for sure, included the goods with this. They for sure included the goods with this guy in the forms of these two weapons. First of all, Optimus Prime's signature Energon axe. This thing looks great, except that this Energon effect that they tried to paint on this thing honestly didn't really come out too well. But this is a cool looking axe, you know, and it comes in 3 parts. So there's different ways you can get Optimus Prime to hold it. For example, if you just want him to have like a short axe, boom, Optimus Prime is holding a shorter axe. If you want him to hold it with a big handle, you can just equip both handles so it looks like, damn, he's holding like some big ass axe, and that's pretty cool. And also the axe has 2 modes. There's the standard axe, and then there's also, you can flip this other part open to have like a double-sided axe. Both look cool. The problem with the double-sided axe is there's only one right way to look at it, which is this way. If you look at it the other way, you can see that like rear axe part, and that kind of does get in the way, honestly. But wow, dude, just looking at him holding his signature Energon axe from the game, this is so cool. And since it's a pretty big accessory, you can totally get him to like double hand wield. Look at that! Oh my god! Look at this. this. Look at how cool Optimus Prime is. I wish the axe looked cooler, but honestly, just to have an axe like this is fan-fucking-tastic. I have seen some complaints, though. In the game, this thing is fucking huge in the game. It's a lot bigger than this. But, you know, what we got right here is fine as is. Could be better, but it's still so cool regardless that I'm happy with this Energon axe. Now we gotta talk about his ranged weapon. This is the Ion Blaster. If you notice, there's no handle. Uh-oh, how is he supposed to wield it? Well, again, if you're a gamer and you play the games, you know that you can do this. You can take off his hand. There's a peg right there. And then there's a hole inside here, and then you slide it in. In the game, they transform their arm into the blaster. They attempted to replicate this with these figures, and look at how good this looks. It's seamless, you know, like here's Optimus with like a normal arm, and then boom, here's his other arm replaced with his ion cannon, just like in the game. It does kind of like make his arm look a little skinnier now, but at least he's armed, so that's pretty freaking cool. And you might be wondering, okay, so what the hell am I supposed to do with this whole ass arm? Well, you put this whole ass arm on his ass. I'm not joking. Yeah, there's this peg. The flight stand port butthole is the perfect fit to store this. So at least you can store it somewhere, but I mean, it also does kind of look like Optimus Prime is letting loose his third leg, so. And there's one more thing, because Hasbro and Takara knows us so well. Boom, it's blast effect compatible. How fucking cool is that? Oh man, oh man. So that just adds so much more to this thing. Damn. This is a pretty good figure. So it being a Studio Series figure, of course it comes with a backdrop. This is the something Prison Break. Kaon Prison Break. Optimus Prime enacts a plan to be captured by the Decepticons in an effort to save Zeta Prime. That's this backdrop. Ooh, I forgot about one more accessory. So get ready for the most useless Matrix accessory. So if you open up his titties, boom, Matrix chamber with the Matrix. Honestly, the detail is pretty nice. So you can't take out the Matrix. The Matrix itself looks pretty cool. The reason why I say it's useless is because he straight up cannot hold this thing. Like, what the hell? It's a technically accessory, but what else can you really do with it? And is there more to love? Yes. Let's check out his posability. So first of all, he feels great. He's got a head swivel. Ooh, it's on a ball joint, so you can move it around freely. Arms can rotate 360 degrees, not quite 90 degrees. You can actually move it further out, you just gotta force it. You can also see a little bit new detail because of that. 360 degree bicep swivel, and he can also bend his elbow a little over 90 degrees. He's got a wrist swivel too. It is a little limited because of his arm design, but you can still swivel his wrist, so boom. Waist swivel, legs can move this far up. Damn, what a kick, bro. It can't really move back, oh man. Knee bend, thigh swivel, and whew, a pretty good ankle tilt. So he's got all the essentials of a mainline figure, including some great ankle tilts, so you can pull off some damn good poses, and especially with how cool his accessories are. Whatever you're gonna get him in, this guy is gonna look fantastic. Oh my god, can you not tell that I love this thing? I love this thing. Oh. This is a fantastic Optimus Prime. Like, holy shit, Gamer Edition, like, this is, you guys straight up get up my gamer seal of approval. This guy is for gamers. God, that's so lame. I'm so sorry. So yeah, Gamer Edition, War for Cybertron, Voyager Class, Optimus Prime, Robot Mode. Mwah. It is a little bit disappointing with, you know, how inflation is and how, you know, these guys' prices are going up. I kind of wish that there was a bit more detail at least to kind of justify the almost $40 I spent on this thing. Holy fucking hell, man. Voyagers used to be $30. But still, I am happy with my purchase. Love this figure, so I do have a fantastic, you know, impression of this guy, but we still got one more mode to look at, so we're gonna take a look at his, is it Cybertronian truck? His Cybertronian truck mode. So not gonna lie, throughout the entire transformation, I was just like, oh shit. Realizing how they engineered this thing to result in this Cybertronian truck mode, bravo on their part. You know, I was, you know, a little skeptical that maybe they kind of went under budget, but that transformation, ooh, that was good. So yeah, this is his Cybertronian truck mode. Honestly, it looks good. Not perfect. It does seem like it's not 100% seamless. Like, for example, you can see holes on top of him. That sucks. These parts in the front where you can still see like his chest. To be fair, the in-game model does do that, but I don't know, it just seems like there's like a lot more holes on here. It doesn't seem like completely flush. Another big thing, which they totally could have, you know, covered up if they tried, his fists are just sticking out in the back of the truck. That kind of sucks. But other than that, dude, this thing is honestly like a really solid mode. It looks cool. For an alien truck mode, they honestly really did hit the spot. I especially love the tires. The tires look fantastic, and they got that red ring around it, just like in the actual game. The smokestacks are pretty cool. Honestly, missed opportunity for them to be blast effect compatible. They're actually not. But still, again, great truck. I do like this a lot. I did complain that the robot mode was missing detail, but this truck mode is missing even more detail. Fuck. There's supposed to be like a lot more glowy parts on the front, especially. It feels holy. So again, it's a good truck. It just doesn't feel 100% complete, which kind of sucks because the robot mode is, oh, and this truck is, but you know, it's just not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, do you even fucking understand? Anybody understand that? What the hell? Let's do a little roll test. Fucking sucks. As a truck mode though, again, it does its job. It's a pretty good looking truck. It's a good representation of the in-game model. It does look cool. It just, I wanted more from it. Speaking of more though, there are things you can do with it. You can take the gun, and there's 2 tabs that slot into a specific part to have it mounted on the truck. And you know, that looks okay. The thing that doesn't look okay though is you can also attach the axe too. This looks goofy. I think the gun by itself is fine, but this, no way. So yeah, truck mode, good. Just with how good the robot mode is, I wish there was, you know, more to it. I wish it felt more complete. I do like it. It is a good representation of how it looks in the game, and this is a great figure. Ooh, let me just change it back into his robot mode. It has a little something for everyone. Honestly, this is a damn good figure. From what I've seen from my first impressions of the Gamer Edition's subline of Studio Series figures, this is honestly the only one you should be getting. Barricade looks straight up terrible, and Bumblebee looks not good, honestly. Plus, too, everybody loves Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime's the coolest guy in the whole Transformers, so why would you pass up on this Optimus Prime when this is good? If I were to give it a rating, it's a good, you know, like 7 out of 10. The robot mode is fantastic. The vehicle mode is good, but it leaves some bits to be desired, you know. I do wish there was more detail, but again, this has to be stated. The fact that Hasbro has acknowledged the War for Cybertron games is fantastic. Like, oh my god, they didn't forget about him, and they released a new toy of this. It's weird that they did, out of nowhere seemingly, but they did, and you know, I'm all for it. So Optimus Prime is a good pass. I recommend him. You should also play War for Cybertron and Follow Cybertron if you haven't, but if you don't have a copy of those games, you are shit out of luck because there's no way you can get them legally down. Not saying you should torrent it, but Weird Al once said something, and Weird Al is in Transformers, so I would believe Weird Al, you know. If you're a fan of Optimus Prime, fan of the games, fan of the designs, you don't want to spend third-party masterpiece type of money, this is a good substitute. This is a cool toy. I love this thing. That's it for me, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, stay frosty, subscribe, and roll out. See you guys next time. Hey dude, you want to eat Mountain Dew and drink Doritos? Wait,